Welcome student. Today's mathematics class. Let us join. Students, in this chapter we have already completed rational number, the number written in the form of P upon Q, where Q is not equal to 0. Those number which written in the form of P upon Q, it means numerator upon denominator, where denominator Q is not equal to 0. That is rational number. And that number which is not written in the form of P upon Q is known as irrational number. Students, for example, under root 2, under root 3, under root 5, pi, etc. Now, students, we will learn about real number, real number. Student, rational and irrational. Rational and irrational numbers are known as real numbers. Real numbers. Students, the set of rational and irrational number, is called real number. It is denoted by capital R. Students, every real number is either rational number or irrational number. Clearly, student, N is subset of Z, is subset of Q, that is subset of R. It's okay. Now, let us continue. Let's join students. Exercise 1.2. Question number 1. State whether the following statements are true or false. First statement, every irrational number is real number. Second, every point on the number line is of the form of under root m, where m is natural number. Third, every real number is an irrational number. Now, students, we have focused our first statement, every irrational number is real number. Students, I have already told rational and irrational number are real numbers. You have already noticed rational and irrational number are real numbers. So this statement is true. Every irrational number is real number. This is true. This is true. Now second one, every point on the number line of the form under root m, where m is natural number. This false. This is false statement. Students, on number line, on the number line of the type, so also lies on the lines. And third statement, students, every real number is an irrational number. False. Third statement also false. Every real number is irrational number. Students, that is false. Question number second. Question number second, student, are the square root of the all positive integer are irrational number? If not, give example. Are the square roots of all positive integers irrational? If not, give example. It's okay. Students, square root of all positive integer is not irrational. Answer, not irrational number. Example, you can take, we can take. कौन सा example? We can take as under root 4, that is equal to 2, is a rational number. Now, students, question number 3. Question number third, student. So under root how under root 5, so how under root 5 can be represented on the number line. Student, solution, consider a line small l. You have to pen, pencil, ruler, protractor and compass, full geometry box, and draw a line L. Draw a straight line, students, L. Now this line is L, and initial point we have to take, students, that is O, and students we can take a right angle triangle. We have construct a right angle triangle. Just students, right angle triangle, right means that's 90 degree, this angle will be 90 degree. This is base, this is perpendicular, and students, you can take here under root 5, it means base is 2 unit and perpendicular is 1 unit. And you can see, students, perpendicular hypotenuse square equal to perpendicular square plus base square, definitely 2 square plus 1 square, and this one will be 4 plus under root 1, 4 plus 1 h square, and here it means h equal to hypotenuse h equal to under root 5. It means this under root 5. Same construction we have to take. We take initially O is a point and 2 unit, that is unit 1 unit, and this is 2 unit, unit 2. This is point A. This is point A, students. Now we have to check 1 unit a perpendicular. Try perpendicular line 1 unit from A, 1 unit, and join, students, A, this top of perpendicular, that is point B, join OB, join with the help of ruler, join OB, and now we have to take OA and arc, OA radius, and draw an arc with the help of our compass and protractor. Measure this one will be this arc. This arc cut the point C, and that, students, that point represent under root 5, the value of under root 5. Students, you can construct a pattern. Classroom activity question number 4. Just question number 4 we can take a pattern. Just a pattern. Question number 4. Let's see student. Question number 4 from exercise 1.2, constructing the square root of spiral that is under root 2, under root 3, under root 5, under root 7, dot dot dot, irrational number. Let's take a line. Take a line, students, and initial point O, and at a unit distance point A1, draw perpendicular A1 A2 and that's 90 degree. Join OA2 and at point O take an radius OA2, a arc drawn. This unit distance also a arc drawn. This is the values of under root 2 on number line. Students, for spiral representation we can take a perpendicular unit distance, a perpendicular on OA2. OA2. This, students, see here. This is A1, this is A2. Next, perpendicular on OA2, perpendicular unit distance. This is also under root 2, and this is right angle, students. It means under root 2 base chi square plus perpendicular chi square. It means, students, under root 2 chi square हो जाएगा, that's 2, and 1 chi square, that's 1 hypotenuse. Square this, then hypotenuse, that is under root 3. It means this, students, A2 and that points here, that points is also A3. This is A2 A3 distance, that is unit distance, join OA3. This is under root 3. Now next, students. Now students, again draw a perpendicular at a point, unit perpendicular at a point A3, that is A4, perpendicular A4, that is unit distance, join O2 A4, and you can see, students, this base, this perpendicular, it means under root 3 ka base ka square, b square plus p square, that is equal to h square. From this calculation you can see, students, under root 3 square, remove 3 plus 1, and that is equal to under root 4, that is 2. This is the representation of under root 4. Now students, continuous process, and this is here is a spiral construction that's required to you for the irrational number under root 2, under root 3, under root 5, under root 7. That's today's class is over. Now meet